in a major way.
When you have safety and beauty coalesce, that's what I get excited about.
For a limited time, 0% interest and 0 payments for 18 months. Call or visit AmericanVisionBaths.com.
When I was broadsided by that truck, I didn't know where to turn. Thankfully, I found the injury attorneys at BD&J.
The personal injury attorneys at BD&J have recovered over $1 billion for their clients. Make the call to BD&J today.
DDRV.com is California's largest RV location with 1,000 RVs ready now. Celebrity fashion designer Isaac Mizrahi talks about his podcast, Hello Isaac, plus Will Sharp from The White Lotus Season 2, tomorrow.
Now at 5, a quiet neighborhood in Diamond Bar, now a crime scene. A suspect wearing a bulletproof vest and wielding an assault rifle is shot by sheriff's deputies. What led up to the rampage?
And hate messages found in Redondo Beach. Residents now on alert as police say this is not the first time the anti-Semitic flyers have been found.
Plus, a smash and grab robberies continue to target retailers. A new bill aims to protect workers who are faced with confronting shoplifters. The KTLA 5 News at 5 starts right now. Good evening. You're watching the KTLA 5 News at 5. I'm Cher Calvin.
And I'm Pedro Rivera. Thank you for joining us on this Juneteenth. Let's get to our top story. An investigation is underway in Diamond Bar after a man wearing a bulletproof vest and armed with an assault rifle is shot by deputies.
So neighbors say it began as some sort of domestic dispute. KTLA's Shelby Nelson joins us live in Diamond Bar with the latest on what led to the suspect's violent rampage. Shelby.
Sheriff Pedro, we are still waiting to hear from detectives who said they would be giving us an update right about now. But what we can tell you is that that first call came in around 11:45 this morning. And as you can see right behind me, the investigation continues. We were pushed off about 150 feet away from where we were earlier today. And this investigation spilled out from this residential street, Crooked Creek Drive, onto the main road of Diamond Bar Boulevard.
A quiet Diamond Bar neighborhood taped off and at the center of a deputy-involved shooting investigation.
Around 11:55 or so, 12 o'clock, I heard multiple gunshots.
The call coming in at around 11:45 a.m. with deputies from the LA County Sheriff's Department responding to 911 calls of a man in a bulletproof vest armed with an assault rifle firing rounds on the 2900 block of Crooked Creek Drive. Deputies arrived. It's unclear if the man fired or aimed at them, but they opened fire eventually on Diamond Bar Boulevard. The suspect was hospitalized in unknown condition.
He seemed like a normal kid. I mean, I see him outside driving, you know, they wash the cars. I've seen him like with his friends.
Jeanette Canton lives a few blocks away from where the incident happened. She believes the suspect is one of her neighbors, and turns out before the shooting happened, so did a stabbing on Crooked Creek Drive. Investigators believe the victim, who was transported to the hospital with stab wounds, is a relative of the suspect who was armed with the assault rifle. Neighbors tell us.
My senior neighbor told me that he said that he didn't want to live anymore, that he wanted to kill everybody. And he kind of just went off his rocker, I guess. And we didn't know that he had hurt his mom.
What did you hear that he did to his mom?
That he stabbed her. And apparently that she walked down the block before she collapsed.
Aerial footage shows an assault rifle on the ground. It's unclear if this white Tesla is involved in the investigation. Many residents shaken by what they describe as a safe neighborhood.
It's just sad. I mean, you think we live in a safe area, you know, in a safe environment, and this happens.
It's generally very safe. You know, I live here for about 6 years, and then you don't see this happen a lot.
And the Sheriff's Department has not yet confirmed if the suspect with the assault rifle is the same suspect in the stabbing incident. Reporting live in Diamond Bar, I'm Shelby Nelson, KTLA 5 News.
Shelby, thank you. The family of Keenan Anderson, who died after being tased by police, has filed a $100 million wrongful death lawsuit against the LAPD and the city. It happened in January. Police times by the officers as they tried to restrain him. He later died at the hospital. An autopsy determined that Anderson died of an enlarged heart and cocaine use, but the family says he was not a threat and the officers used excessive force.
It matters not why he was in distress, because it's clear from the body-worn footage that he was never a threat.
What killed him was an overdose of excessive force.
A previous $50 million claim alleging wrongful death and civil rights violations had been filed on behalf of Anderson's son. Attorneys say that claim was denied. Police are asking for the public's help to identify this hit-and-run driver who struck and killed a pedestrian crossing the street in Valley Glen. It happened on Sherman Way near Bel Air Avenue around 1 a.m.
Police say the victim was not in a crosswalk when he was struck by what's described as an early 2000s model white van. The victim, identified as a man in his 30s, is believed to have been homeless. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Anyone with information is asked to call the LAPD.
Now at 5, anti-Semitic flyers are showing up on front lawns and sidewalks.